Welcome to Panglo. Don't forget to subscribe and follow. Fabiola, have you completely lost it? Miguel, what are you doing with that girl? Mrs. Christina asks, walking over to us. She's furious. She immediately grabs my hair, pulling me away from her son. She slaps me hard, before pushing me roughly to the ground. Mom, stop it. What are you doing? Miguel says, rushing to me, and helps me up. He reaches for my shirt, and gives it to me, and I quickly put it on, my whole body shaking. This is why I didn't want her finding out. She can be such a savage at times, and today I'm her prey. What have I gotten myself into? What am I doing? The question is, what are you doing kissing her? And you? She says, pointing at me, her eyes full of hatred. Did your mom send you up here to seduce my son? You think you'll be saved from your poverty by trapping my son, right? She asks, trying to grab me again, but Miguel stands between us, protecting me. I won't let you hurt her again, Mom. And stop bringing her mom into this. She has nothing to do with it. Just so you know, Fabiola is my girlfriend. Wow, Miguel. I can't believe you've already fallen hard for her stupid tricks. All this girl wants from you is your money. I've seen so many girls like her do that to a lot of rich men. I won't let her get what she wants from you. Mrs. Christina. I love your son and am not with him for the money, I swear. I gather enough courage and say, tears falling from my eyes. I actually don't blame her for being angry at me, after the position she found us in. I mean, Miguel barely has any clothes on. I bet she thinks I'm a slut, and will never accept me now. Love? Do you even know what that word means? Yes, she does, and I love her too, Mom. Too bad, because this so-called love of yours is going nowhere. I won't let it. What's happening? Are you okay? Mom asks, walking in, her eyes on me. I just found your daughter half naked, kissing my son. Didn't you ever teach her any manners? Does she just go around making out with everyone? I'm sorry about that, Mrs. Christina. I hope you understand that they are still young and can be reckless at times. We have all been there. They were both supposed to tell you about their relationship, and I'm sorry you found out this way. So you knew about it? Why am I not surprised? Christina says, letting put a sarcastic laugh. You know I won't let whatever they have count on you, right? Yeah. I had a feeling you wouldn't accept their relationship, but you were making a huge mistake, Mom says. The only mistake I made was bringing you and your daughter into my house. I will never let my son date a servant. I mean, what will people think? You shouldn't care about what people think, Mom. You should care about me and my feelings. That's Miguel. I care about your feelings, Miguel, and that's why I'm saving you from destroying your life with her, she says, her eyes switching to me. Now, go pack all you rags and get out of my house right this minute. Before I slap the hell out of you again. Wait. You hit my daughter? Mom says, trying to control her anger. Yes, I did, and I'd do it again. Listen here, Mrs. Christina, you might be the boss, and all, but that doesn't give you any right to hit my daughter. Let's go, Fabiola, Mom says, taking my hand. Oh no. I've completely destroyed everything. I knew it would be hard for her to accept us, but I didn't think she'll blow everything out of proportion like this. What now? No. You can't leave. They are not going anywhere, Mom. This is my house too, and I have the right to decide who leaves, and who stays. Miguel says. It's okay, Miguel, I don't want you fighting with your mom because of us, it's not right. We'll leave. Thank you for everything, Mrs. Christina, Mom says. Why the hell is she thanking her? She just threw us out of her house. If you are leaving, then I'm coming with you. Let's go, I'll help you pack your things, Miguel says, and we all look at him, clearly shocked. What are you saying? His mom asks. You heard me, Mom. Fabiola and her mom are now my family, and if they leave, I'll go with them. So you're willing to leave us, your real family, because of them? I'm sorry, but since you won't accept our relationship, there's no other way. Miguel says, taking my hand. Look Mom, I really don't want to fight with you about this. Fabiola and I love each other, and I don't get why you don't want to understand that. I really would love it if you accept it. Please. I promise you she's not a bad girl, and I'm sure you know that, since you've practically watched her grow up. Miguel. I really don't think she's right for you. Are you sure this is what you want? I'm sure Mom. I love her, Miguel says, his lovely eyes on me. Okay. I'll accept it for your sake. This is going to be hard for me, but I'll try, she says, glaring at me. I'll go tell your dad about this. Let's hear what he has to say, she says, walking out. You know she only accepted our relationship because you threatened to leave the house, right? I do, but I'm sure she'll learn to truly accept us in time. What if she doesn't? I don't want you having problems with your mom because of me. And my mom almost lost her job. I don't feel like this is right anymore. I love him a lot, but I can't risk my mom's job because of this. Where would we go if we get kicked out? We have no relatives around here. Mom is an only child. Her parents died in a fire when she was 16, and had to survive on her own. She's really been through a lot. I'm sure my mom has some savings, but that won't last us for long. I also know that Miguel will support us, but for how long? I mean, he's leaving in 2 weeks. I never thought this through. I was so blinded by my love for Miguel to see straight. I really need a job badly. The last thing I want to do is to make my mom suffer again, because of me. Come on Phoebe, don't do this to me. You know I'll fight for you, even if it's with the whole world. I know, but it's your mom we are talking about here. Happiness doesn't come easy in life, Fabiola, we have to fight for it. Miguel is right. You can't give up on your relationship, my mom says. I'm sure my mom will come to her senses soon, and even if she doesn't, I won't let your mom suffer in any way. I'm sure that's what you're more worried about. Are you worried about me? Mom asks, and I nod my head. I'll be fine, no matter what happens. All I want is for you to be happy, and Miguel makes you happy. But nothing. Promise me you'll fight for your love. I promise. Miguel. You have to promise you won't let your mom hurt my daughter again. I really can't tolerate anyone hurting my daughter. I'm sorry that happened. I didn't expect my mom to act like that, but I promise it won't happen again. Good. I'll leave you two alone now, and no misbehaving, Mom says with a smile. Sure Mom, I say, smiling lightly. I'm sorry Phoebe, please don't break up with me. I know my mom was cruel to you and your mom, but I promise I won't let her hurt either of you again. I swear I'll find a way to fix everything, Miguel says desperately as soon as my mom is out, his hands on my cheeks. I can see the fear clear in his eyes, as he searches mine for an answer. I kind of hate myself right now for suggesting a breakup. How could I even think of that? Don't worry Miguel, I'll fight for you like you fought for me. I'm sorry, I say, giving him a hug. I love you, he says, hugging me tighter.